Hello, everybody. It's me, Nicole. And I know it's Saturday, everything's out early. But I wanted to say what's up to everybody. What's up going on, Chosen One? Yo, what's up, Raining Woman? Hey, what's going on? K Archie. Hey, K Archie, I saw your video. It's an old video. You was talking about that Walmart. And the New Year's Eve. I think you had like the computer and stuff. What's going on? Oh, Dr. Ford, Jesse. Hey, y'all, what's up? Okay, I'll check that out, Chosen One. No problem. BGS, you kidding? Okay, all right. Yeah, we talking about breakfast. Talking about practice, practice. Sitting okay, I'll see what's up with it. Nasayana, King Wage. Good morning. How y'all doing? But yeah, I wanted to say shout out to Gab too. Shout out to everybody in the chat, but Gab because he has good content and everything, and he really does have a way with interviewing people. I appreciate that. I put up a couple videos about The Wire, but I hope that people, if they haven't seen it, that they understood. Like I had one video with Naaman and his mom. I can't stand that woman, even though she's not a real person, like Delonda. But I just couldn't stand her as a character because there's a lot of women who are like that, you know. And oh, okay, I see Chosen One, no problem. Taryn Herring, how you doing? It ties into that, and it kind of made sense because I've heard Gab say certain things, and I'm like, okay, he's from Maryland, he's in Maryland, and everything. So that was cool. But yeah, um the video, it's like real short. It's a clip of Delonda talking to Naaman. She's like yelling at him. Yes, yes, BGS, Black China's mother, exactly. That's a real life Delonda Bryce right there because she was going in on him because he didn't want to be on the street. He really didn't want to be the corner boy and all that stuff. And if you haven't seen the show, then I won't give, too much away. But, basically he gets help, the help that he needs at the end. And so that's what's up. She was just talking about how he was being a punk and all this stuff. Like he's bitching out and all this. Yeah, his father stepped in, but he was already in prison at the time. That was the bad part. He was in prison for all the bodies, and that was real messed up. But yeah, that was a good thing because that he actually finally stepped up for his son. He been stepping up as a soldier and as muscle for Avon and all them people. And yeah, The Wire, Taryn. And he finally stepped up for his son, but it was too late, almost too late. Weebay killed a lot of people. What's going on, Ron Redbird? How you doing? And it brought me back to the scene where, Bunny Colvin goes up there. He's the one who did the hamster dance stuff. Hey, King Hebrew. And with that, I guess he felt kind of guilty as well. And Weebay wanted his son to be a better man, better than he was. And he knew he could do it, but he had to get away from his mom. And somebody in my comment section mentioned, like, it's sad that Weebay was a killer, cold-hearted killer, but he had more love for his son than his own mom. That was crazy. Like, I saw that over and over, that theme over and over. So when we talk about strags and stuff, those are kind of the type of women we talking about, you know. Yeah, Weebay was real. When that scene where he was in the print shop and Stringer told him that it was a cop. The lady in the car was a cop. His face, like that's a meme now, you know, a gif. But, you know, his face just was like, damn, like he didn't know. He really didn't know. Right. The strag mice, raining woman. Maybe do an episode about the strag mice. Maybe we can do that. Because you was so like throw it off when I said the strag mice. So it's showing you that, you know, strags can come in different species, right? Got human strags, mouse strags, strags all over the place. This the church of strangulation is for every species out there. Yeah, all the boys were lost. And that was another thing, BGS, because you were talking about you know, I was watching a few of your videos, you talking about the boys, what do you do with the boys? And then I watched those episodes, rewatched them because I watched them all, but I went back and looked at them again. I was like, you know what? Like Cerulean and BGS is right, because a lot of the stuff they were dealing with on the streets is like policy and the mothers, and the policy was helping them, you know, make their sons worse. You know, it was like, what the hell is going on? Like with Duke, that was really sad because Daquan, they called him Dookie, you know, Duke, he just went into like a tailspin of, you know, heroin and drug abuse. Like he was smart. He was a good kid. And I think it was like season 3 or season 4 when they had the kids, because they only had 5 seasons. But yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy how they had the portrayal of the mother. You know, they also had another show called The Corner that was real similar. It's not still playing Rain and Woman. It's just when I watch certain videos that pops up on my recommended list, and I was checking some of the old clips out. But all the boys were lost, down from the corner boys and the lookouts all the way up to the kingpins. They were all big boys that were lost a long time ago. You know, and I'm not trying to connect Gab to The Wire. You know, I'm not trying to do that. It's just that when he had that show, when we were talking to Twin is another example of a lost boy. You know, yes, D'Angelo Barksdale and his mother, Brianna Barksdale, same thing. She started wising up at the end when her son had been killed by string. It was too late. You know, it was too late for her, and it was too late for her son, and it's too late for his son. You know, baby mama was a hoe. We know that. Donette, like, come on, a woman named Donette, come on. Yeah, Twin is a lost boy for real. Lost boys. What was that with Captain Hook? Had the Island of the Lost Boys and stuff or whatever. Yeah, that was really sad. Even like Randy, and I didn't even realize like Randy and Cheese, Prop Joe's nephew, and Randy had the same last name, Wagstaff. Randy was like supposed to be like people, all the kids at school thought he was a snitch because he was telling the truth. And I know stuff like this goes down in other cities, but you know, Baltimore at that time and even now, and I know, but yeah, y'all hit that like button too. I got 16 people, 9 likes. Y'all hit that like button. What y'all doing? What y'all messing around? What y'all doing in here? Yeah, he did, Ron. Oh my goodness, Ron. That boy, Randy, he went through so much. Like he was in the fire. He could have died. I was like, oh my God, Randy. I felt bad for him. I felt bad for Duke. I even felt bad for Michael, you know, because Michael was hard, but he was not that hard. The Wire, it's called The Wire, Random Woman. Michael was hard, but he wasn't that hard, because when he got around people harder than him, like Chris or Marlo or people like Snoop, you know, he wasn't that hard no more. And, you know, that showed that He, of course, he's still a kid, but he ain't seeing everything. You know, he ain't know everything. He asked a lot of questions. I almost got him taken out because he asked so many questions. Randy is like the Grinch. How so? Randy got his ass whooped in front of the school. How he like the Grinch? I don't think the Grinch you were doing that. I'm thinking maybe. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. I see what you mean. Okay, later on, I see what you mean. Yep, I got you. In the group home. Yeah. As soon as he got to the group home, they piled on him again, beating him up. And he saw a lot of stuff in the group home. But you know what? Even before the group home, Randy was like the Grinch because he mentioned another girl who has been in the group home. You know, how would he know about all that if he hadn't experienced that type of stuff too? Because he was in a foster mother's house. He was in foster care during the whole show, pretty much. He was in foster care. He was like, Miss Anna, she gonna be mad at me for this and all this stuff. Because he was the lookout for, kids doing bad stuff, and he trying to sell candy. He trying to get his little money because he don't want to be on the streets and stuff. He can't be on the streets at night because she won't let him. So he was already in foster care. He already seen a lot. And then he got basically, recycled back into it again later on. Michael was hard. He wasn't scared of Mike. Oh, you mean Snoop? Oh, Marlo. You mean Marlo or Chris? He just knew better to go against them. That's why he ended up murking. Yeah, I know that's why. But yeah, I can see that, Jesse. Yeah, yeah. It's springtime, Taryn. Yeah, he was BGS. But what Jesse was saying is very important to note because you know, I mean, Michael was a soldier before he even stepped up to the plate to pay off his debt. Before he even wanted to go and talk to, he wanted to parlay with Marlo, and he was hoping that Chris would be there, but Chris wasn't there. It was Snoop was there with Marlo, and he went. He was really hoping Chris would be there because he wanted to talk to Chris face to face. That's why he was like, I'm hoping I can get with Chris, and that was the other clip I put up. I put it in slow motion so you could really capture the drama in it because he's standing with Duke, and like Jesse said, Michael was a Sigma male, Duke is beta, or even maybe less than that because he didn't even know how to shoot. He was like, it's hard to do. They were out there shooting in the water, shooting in the woods. And he's like, you got a jacket, you got to pull, you got to jack a bullet in the chamber first before you shoot. You can't just pop off. And he's like, oh, it's hard to do. This is hard, blah, blah, blah. He complaining and stuff. He just laying down, sitting on the corner. He ain't even like standing up doing his work on the corner. And early in the morning, you're supposed to be on your job. You're not paying attention. People not giving you respect. So that whole thing, there was you saw them standing side by side before he went to go talk to Marlo and Snoop. It's like opposites, complete opposites, standing on the corner. And then he went in there, and Duke didn't go with him because he couldn't. He ain't allowed to go in there. He had to stand out there on the street because the dude that was the lookout to take Mike over there, he knew this dude you ain't coming here. You ain't allowed. So the whole thing was like crazy because Michael was a soldier. But yeah, I do think that he could have taken Chris out if need be. If Chris crossed him or if Marlo told him to take out Chris, he would have. The issue was that he took Snoop out and nobody gave him the order to do so. Nobody. Oh, Omega male. Okay, yeah. Robert Stanley said Omar got these dudes thinking it's cool to be a homo thug. Yeah, and then Omar got taken out by Denard or Kennard, the little boy. That was messed up. What's going on, Cats? Cats is in the house. Yeah, the homo thug thing. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, but you know what? And it's like in general, Cats, because I don't like the fact that the mothers Like even now, even today, like they um acting like, oh well, we just perfect, blah blah blah. Like, no, you're not. Look at your boys. Look at your boys. Like me personally, in my personal life, my nephew, the other day he had to defend himself with his karate skills. Why? Because he's at daycare. He's only in fourth grade, so he's still a little kid. Four kids piling on him, beating him up, trying to take his money, trying to take it, trying to take his book bag, take his shoes. They push him on the ground. A girl pushed him on the ground from behind, so that's a punk move. Pushed him from behind, pushed him on the ground. And he got up, and right when he was about to start fighting, like really getting down, my mom had drove up to go get him. She drove up to, pick him up and everything. And she was like, he's out there fighting. He was defending himself. I let him whip ass a couple minutes. Then I jumped in. I was like, Ma, why you let him beat them kids? She's like, hey, he got to show off his skills. Got to let him know what's up. I want to sit back and be proud of him for a minute. That's how my mom is. Gotta be proud of him for a minute. I can't have my boy in the car. And I'm sitting here like, you little punk. I can't have no punks in my car. I was like, okay. So, yeah, my mom, this is her grandson. So she let him fight a little bit. And then she was like, all right, that's enough. And then I was like, well, what kind of daycare let kids fight? She's like, this is a church daycare. I said, oh, damn. Church daycare. And she's like, she was pissed off because there weren't any. She wasn't pissed off because he was fighting or because they were fighting, because she's like, he can handle himself. She was pissed off because there were no adults out there supervising to prevent that from happening. But, when you look at how a lot of the boys on the wire were, when Cuddy came, they weren't disciplined. They didn't have any kind of structure or nothing. My mom just like, she takes them to the karate. And I'm going to tell you why my mom does it and not my nephew's mom, which is my sister. But she takes him to karate. He's in there. It's like a bunch of men, they're disciplined. It's a structure. It's rules and regulations. You can't just do whatever you want to do. If you try that mess, you going to get shut down real quick. You have confidence, but you're not cocky. You're not overly zealous about things. There's a balance to what you're doing, and that's important. And I think like the reason why my mom, she takes him there and she just like sit on the side, grade her papers, do whatever. And he get his bumps and bruises, and then he be like, okay, he come out. And he's like, you know what? That was a good workout. He used to go in there and be like, come out. He wait till he get in the car. Start crying in the car. She's like, I know he back there crying. As he get in the car, slam the door. You don't even put on his seatbelt. He just lay down on the seat, in the back seat. And he be back there. Like that. I was like, oh, the little punk boy. And she was like, no, he back there. He feeling it. He gonna get it. Now he getting it. And he loves going to it now because he needs that, balanced female male energy, that structure. He expects that now. Yeah. Yeah. It's an everyday thing. And see where we are, it's not necessarily everyday thing, but I can see how some communities it is everyday thing. But even though it's not an everyday thing, you have to be ready though. Terrence said these kids are wildlife. Kat said, yeah, my little brother got in trouble for laying a smack down on a white boy at school, little boy in Taekwondo. Yeah, yeah. What's going on, LaShawn Jefferson? Yeah, so the reason why my mom takes it is my sister, she's not in that mindset where she can just be like, hey, he needs this type of structure, he needs this for himself. She's all like, no, that's my baby, blah, 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 blah. I have to admit, yeah, my sister's, she's a strag. Yeah, I have to admit that. First time admitting it. My name's Nicole and my sister's a strag, I hope y'all accept me in therapy for that. The therapy. What's going on, Curlin? You know how you go to people go to therapy, they have it on TV, they go to therapy, they're like, good morning, everyone. My name is Nicole and I'm an alcoholic. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Nicole, the AA meetings, NA meetings. My name's Nicole. I'm a crackhead. I'm on that crack. Got that good stuff. But I got to get off of it to save my family. They be like, this is an intervention. You gotta go to therapy. You on that PCP, you on that stuff. Like, okay, I go. Let me get one more hit and I go tomorrow. No, you going today. You going today, nigga. Oh, shit. Well, let me go to the bathroom real quick. No, you ain't going to the bathroom. Get in the car. What's going on, Neon? Torian, what's going on? Torian must have heard me talking about the drugs. He showed up. He said opioids. Nah, but I have to admit, yeah, my sister, she is a strag. So that's a, you know, I can't even say she's a strag in training. SIT. She is a strag because she doesn't see the benefit of having her son go into something that's structured with men that are leading it. And BGS and Charles and Cerulean, a lot of them, even my dad, they're right. You got to put boys into environments where there are men. Oh, okay. What's going on, J-Dog? Yeah, sure, Torian, no problem. That's 1 p.m. for me. Yeah, that's no problem. Just hit me up. I put Gab's. I should put my email, but I put Gab's link to his channel in the chat room. I didn't know if there may be people who don't know of Gab as well, but I wanted people to go to certain videos, like the video that we did with Twin. I think it was about respect and responsibility. That was really important. The one about the manosphere was important. Pertaining to this video I'm doing, because it's a lot of dudes out here who still think, like, I mean, Grinch laid out the scenario and people still like, oh, well, I still wouldn't think that my daughter's a strag. If your daughter doing strag behavior, she's a strag. Double C ADOS, what's going on? LaShawn said, I got cousins that's strags. They on the corner of strag and stupid. Oh, God. On the corner of strag and stupid. Got the S&S game. Okay, that's what's up, J-Dog. He's interviewing Phil tonight. That's what's up. Oh, that is like perfect timing. Y'all go check out Gab. Yeah, Torian, you're right. People don't want to admit that. Like, I mean, my sister is like, my nephew's dad. We don't know where he is. In and out of prison, like not jail, prison. All kinds of crazy stuff. And it's like he's already, 9-year-old kid already accepted. Like, hey, I'm not gonna be with my dad. I'm not gonna have my dad with me. So I have all these other men. He got his senseis. He got his teachers. My brother, my cousins, mentors, uncles, and everything. So, hey, double CADOS, thank you. Oh, thank you for coming. That's what's up. I got $5, y'all. Hey. $5. Gab Talk Media. Peace. Gab's in the house. Yeah, show some love to Gab, y'all. Thank you, Double C. That's what's up. Men and women, why? Oh, Kat said, I would ask those men and women why they raising strags and not correct. Yes, not correcting their child's behavior. Yeah, see, and when my nephew was doing a little fighting and stuff, and he acting like he Mike Tyson. He at home like, I'm the champion. Yeah, this was up. Yeah, I'm like, boy, sit your ass. I'm like talking to him on the video chat, like, sit down. You ain't do nothing, because you got to go back over there and deal with them again. You got to go and regroup yourself and figure out what you're gonna do. Like, my mom was like, I'm gonna take him out of daycare. I was like, no, he need to stand up for himself and take care of this, And so he was like, yeah, you're right. I said, you got to hone in on your skills. But the kids that were there, they mama strags, straight up. Like, how you gonna be at church and the lady that's supposed to be watching the kids is smoking a black and mild? Where they do that at? Like, really? You ain't even watching the kids. You on the other side of the building talking on the phone, smoking a black and mild. Come on now. I was like, Ma, this is some BS right here. So she said she gonna ride out next month because she already paid for it. She pays early, and then she's like, man, I'm moving them somewhere else. I can't do that. Yeah, they mama strays. Like I was like, man, come on. Gab is famous out in these YouTube street. Yeah, Scrags. Scrags got that soldier boy voice on it. Mr. Jefferson said, only you can prevent a strag fire. Please stomp out your strag properly. Oh, I can't stand you. Oh my God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh, thank you, Neon. I like listening to you, Neon. Oh, thank you, J Dog. That's what's up. I gotta go to your channel, man. Get back over there and holler at you. I be seeing the emails and stuff, and I be like, after I come out of a meeting or after I come out of something, and I'm like, dang. And I'm like, oh, I missed it. Or coming to ass in or something. I'm like, oh. Yeah, I think a lot of black women do double C. I think a lot of us do. The problem is not recognizing it and seeing it. J Dog and double C on it. Thank you for the super chat. Keith Foster, hey, thank you. Wow. That's really cool, y'all. My Kim, what's going on? This is why I don't trust these motherfucking daycares. Who's watching the children? If you getting lit on the other, yes, if you getting lit on the other side of the building, where was your antennas when they was fighting and scrapping in the back? And they started fighting because they didn't like his shoes. They didn't like it. Well, they liked the shoes, but they didn't like him wearing them. You know how that go. They didn't like his book bag match his shoes because my mom, I don't know, she lets him get like he be ordering stuff online and she let him use her credit card and stuff to buy stuff. I don't like that. My dad don't like it either. He liked to order. He liked to have the shoes matching his book bag. Like he fly or something. Like you in fourth grade, you don't know nothing, boy. My dad was like, need to get the boy some Timberlands, get it over with. Get him some goddamn Timberlands. Get his feet right. I'm like, he ain't about to do no construction. He want to get him some steel-toe boots. I'm like, Daddy, it's about to be spring. What he wearing steel-toe boots for? He can wear and keep them for the winter. I'm like, okay. My dad's still in that mindset, like you got two pairs of shoes, one for work, one for church. But Julian liked to wear the little, we call him Juju. He liked to wear the shoes. He liked in the summer. He liked to wear the jackets that match the shoes and all that. You know how boys be doing. But yeah, I don't trust people at these daycares. With that book she sent you, cats. Yeah, you're probably right. Hit them with the Timberland boots. Tim's run all year round. I'm from Jersey. Chosen one know what's up. What's going on, Zero Kelvin? Hey. Cat's mama got intersectional feminist tendencies. Yeah. Yeah, that's when it be real hard. That's funny with the Tims. He was like, I can't match these Tims with my shirts. I'm like, boy, sit down somewhere. Where you going with some lime green sneakers on? Intersectional is like I'm a black woman, or you could say like somebody that says like I'm a black gay man, being black, being gay, being a man is intersectional. I'm doing good, Zero Kelvin, just chilling, talking to y'all. Yeah. Cat said, shout out to all the people who have multiple pairs of shoes, but only wear two. Yeah, only got two pairs of shoes like the cartoons. I'm kind of like that. I have like a lot of pairs of shoes, but not a lot, but different seasons and stuff. But out here, I can't really wear the shoes for the cold. It's not cold enough. So I wear like similar shoes over and over. He says she said some bullshit. Yeah. But yeah, I think a lot of stuff that we talked on with Gab, I appreciate you, Gab, for having those live streams, hangouts. Not only is Gab a good, you're a good interviewer, but you're a good host. I got to work on my hosting skills, you know, because there are times where I've just been muted up, like, what the fuck, blah, 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 blah. And I'm popping off. I'm like, I see when we were talking about Michael earlier, I see a little bit of Michael in myself. Not like that, like I ain't never did what Mike did like that. But I'm saying like the way if you just watch his mannerisms, he was not a very hospitable person. And I got to work on my hospitable skills. I try, like, I know being Southern, everybody assume you got Southern hospitality, and that's one way. But, if you're not too sure about people, you act a certain way. And so I got to work on just being more like open and stuff. And then other things about Michael that is similar to me when I was younger, like, the way that he would be like, he'll ask a question and the person say, huh, you be like, what the fuck? Like, you just pop off on a person. Yeah, I did that back in the day too. Cause he's asked Spider, he was like, Spider, hey, Spider, what's the count? And Spider was like, oh, we good. We got 60 more, blah, blah, blah. He's like, we good, we good. And he was like, why you didn't tell Duke that? Huh? Motherfucker, why you fucking with Duke? He just went off on him. I was like, dang, I started laughing. Cause I was like, yeah, I remember that, And like you didn't hear what I said. Like, boy, I can't stand when people do that. Act like they don't know what I'm saying. Cat said only certain parts of the South have hospitality. Yeah, I see that. I see that. LaShawn said we spit in the South. Hospitable if you invite to my house. Yeah. Yep. You invite to my house, or I'm invited to your house, and we break bread. You know, break bread as in eating, or break bread as in we making money together. Then and then even then it can come, it can go down because you ain't really part of the family like that. You part of a family, but because we doing whatever we doing, but you ain't a part of my family like that. It's like different levels to it. Oh, that's what's up, Gav. Thank you. I appreciate you, man. No, I don't have. I think somebody asked me if I have Patreon. I don't have a Patreon yet. I don't even think I'm. You know. I don't even think I have enough. Like real, like game or real, like knowledge, like world knowledge, like a lot of people have on here to even have a Patreon. But I hadn't even thought about it. I was just doing my thing. Taryn, that's a somewhat, I guess. Not today. My voice is kind of throwed out. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Thank you, Gab. Yeah, the Southern hospitality. I do what I can, try to be respectful. Sometimes I'm like, I kind of roll into my old self. Yeah, I am zero Kelvin. There's such thing as Northern hospitality. Oh, okay, double C. We're gonna have to discuss that. We might have to discuss that. I hope not, LaShawn. He said, I'm not going to try to take your man. You better not, shit. Yeah, I'm a Southerner. I'm from South Carolina. South Carolina. Sorry. I gotta think there's other people here that might not recognize that twang. Like our words, we just like slide the words together. We don't really like say it. I know on the show and all, I heard Gab say he was like, you. What you gonna do? Oh, that's true. That's true. And that had me cracking up. I was rolling. I was rolling for real on that. Oh, thank you, Double C. I see what you're talking about. BGS, we black in here. Yeah. No, I don't. I don't have family in Louisiana, cats. I kind of wish I did though. You know, you be my family for now, Louisiana, and Zero Kelvin be my family from Nashville, Tennessee. Oh, okay. Q4. I don't know. You have to ask my dad. I get, like I say, I get most of my looks from my dad. You know, well, not my complexion, but my facial features come from my dad. He said most people from South Carolina look like they just got a slave ship 10 minutes ago. Well, it's I would say I'm a blend of things. I'll say that, mostly from my dad. I mean, I take after him. My brother and sister take more. Well, no, my sister, uh, yeah, I think all three of us take after my dad mostly, but my brother, he kind of take after my mom somewhat as far as personality, looks, and everything. We all take after him. Hey, Curlin, thank you. That is so sweet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I get that a lot, Gab. I get Ethiopian, I get Somalian, I get I get Indian, I get Asian, black Asian, I get all kinds of stuff. Puerto Rican, I get, depending on how my hair, how my makeup is, I get all kinds of stuff. So I'm just like, I'm laughing. I'm like, okay, I'm black, whatever. Oh, cats. You said, remember one time I was talking about one of my cousins. Yeah. It's funny how people have these stories and they, remember it, like all these memories about things. And I'd be like, man, I know somebody just like that. Like, hmm, I remember somebody just like that. Herbert. What's going on, Herbert Harris? Oh, thank you, Taryn. Herbert said, when are we as blacks, though? I know who I am, but that's for another discussion. When do we as blacks start to see that things are changing our world? I hope we see that now. A lot of people have content up that's showing things are changing. I mean, the issue is not that things are changing. It's like, what are you going to do as a solution to start to make things better for your immediate situation? Like that's the main question. Like, what are the solutions? And if you say if a solution is to say there's strags out here, you don't need to be no strag, but you got a problem with that, yeah, you got some work you need to do. That's just an example. Oh, dang, for real? Wow, that's crazy, cats. Gab, Gab sound like Gab sound like Weebay on there. He said, "Be respectful." Oh no, no, not Weebay. He sound like Stringer. Be respectful, but every now and then you might have to smack a bitch. They're like, we gotta get them corners. Gotta get them corners. Oh, okay, cats. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what channels you're talking about because Herbert, because yeah, if it's gossip and you don't want to deal with gossip, then leave them channels alone. But if it's like real stuff you want to just want to talk about, you got you have to find those channels. It's hard to find them sometimes, especially on Black YouTube. But you got to look for it. You got channels like BGS. You got Gab in here. You got different people in here that have content. CRU Reality. What's going on? Peace, brother. Peace. CRU Reality got them shades on. He be driving. He be cooking up strags. He be cooking up flightless birds, making, doing his barbecue. Gonna start a cooking channel. Cooking up strag soup, strag on rye. Yeah, Black Brain Trust. That's what's up. The Black Brain Trust and I think who is it? Mike V and I think Lionel. They over there. And DE Raptor be on there sometimes. They're discussing tech. I think they were discussing tech the other night, economics one night. They have really good information. Because I don't know much about that, Herbert. I would say go to Black Brain Trust. I'm still learning about blockchain technology myself. We need to talk about these sorts of things. Yeah. Because it's like if I don't know much about it, then I'm not going to really discuss it as much, but I can show you where to go because I'm learning from them too. If you go to Black Brain Trust, if I'm still learning, then I might bring it out, in discussion, like on a hangout or something, just to get more information, get people's opinions or point me in the right direction. But if I absolutely know nothing about like blockchain, I don't know. Like some of this stuff is like to me, looking at it from a scientific or just a basic perspective, a lot of stuff is like in a short term it could work, but long term it's like a scam to me, just to me. Oh, no subject really in particular. Chaos Rain. I was really shouting out Gab because I put up two videos, two clips from The Wire. One was about Delonda going in on her son Naaman because he wasn't living up to his father's, you know, legacy, like living up to his name. And the other one was Michael in The Wire when he went to go talk to Marlo and Snoop about knocking off his stepdad. Oh yeah, Dollar Will, right. Yeah, the Prophet of Thought just talked to Dollar Will the other night. So y'all go check out the Prophet of Thought series. He was talking to Dollar Will the other night on his stream. But yeah, Chaos is really about the whole thing with the mothers and, how you had a show, this series, and one season in particular that went into detail talking about the boys. And I had a personal experience the other day. My nephew and you can rewind it back some, but what he had to deal with, and an example of a strong, not strong mother, but a strong grandmother taking up the responsibility to put him into very male dominated spaces for him to grow. My brother's there too. He be they be slap boxing and doing all kinds of stuff. He teach them how to, do different things. And I don't know, they be out in the woods all the time now because it's heating up. Talking about he gonna learn how to do shoot the bow and arrows. I was like, he thinking he gonna go get a stick and a string and it like, elastic and do the bows and arrow. I said, that ain't no bow and arrow, boy. You gotta go to the store. You gotta go to the store, get a real bow and arrow. Like, he didn't realize the crossbow. So when he got a crossbow and everything, he was like, oh, this some real stuff. I was like, yeah, he got a case and everything with it. That boy face lit up. He was so excited. Who would have thought it was Christmas? But the basic stuff like that, teach them how to live off the land, avoid certain plants that are poisonous. He's learning that now. He's a couple years behind because he's 9. We learned that we were like 6, 7, 8 years old, so he's a little bit behind. That's what's up, Curlin. See, Curlin knows. He said he got the basics of blockchain. He mines, trades, and holds crypto. Yeah, see, that's something I wanted to learn. Yeah, okay. BGS. I didn't know that. I know AI, but blockchain is not something that I focused on. Because a lot of stuff that I use and I know other people use and they have a long standing, utility out of it. That's something that I invest in, these long standing things. Blockchain, I just wasn't sure, but I have to look into it. Hey, Raw Honesty, how you doing? Oh, okay, Q497 said he has a series on DVD, the Wire series. Yeah, see, the cryptos is like, it's just electronic money like we have. But if there's a way that it could be like what is it, like transfer into something else or convert it into something else, then I would see more value in it. But right now I don't, as much. I just have to learn more. Oh, Zero Kelvin said blockchain is supposed to be very secure when using cryptocurrency. Blockchain is just an accounting system. Okay. Hmm. Mentioned this last thing, blockchain technology is not going away, but will be catalyst for the future of currency and economics and how we do business. Okay, no problem, Herbert. Thank you for stopping by. That's cool. Yeah, I have to look into it because I've heard people talk about it. I've been sitting in rooms and listening to people go around the table, um, talk about it. You know how you go to a meeting, there is a agenda, there's an agenda, there's an itinerary of what you're going to talk about, but it's always somebody who wants to talk about something else that has nothing to do with the meeting, nothing to do with anything. And that has happened a few times with the same person bringing up blockchain, talking about they were talking about patents and somehow they got into blockchain with that. So I do see the like how it's relevant. I do see the benefit of it because I deal with patents as well. You know, the patents are coming off of clinical trials and stuff that are done. Oh, that's cool, raw honesty. Chilling and relaxing. Looking into Pi 3 minor build. Oh, okay. Wow. Blockchain is going to replace the current banking system. Okay. BGS. Okay, that's okay. That puts it in a different. That make me sit up a little bit. Like, oh, wait a minute. Like, okay, I have to see because I might have to talk to that person. He always interrupting people want to talk about that. I have to see then. Thank you for that. Curlin said he's into PC tech, so building a mining rig is second nature. And one of you guys in my car squad, one of the guys in my car squad is in the financial sector and was trading another into biology student and does TA. Oh, you know, teacher. You mean a teacher's assistant type thing? Adventures and has been with Savage. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, you have it. There's a channel called Savage Investors. Oh, I have to look into that. Yeah, hit the lights. Thank you. Yeah, get the lights up. With this economy headed towards a depression, it would probably be better to head towards cryptocurrency. All that needs to happen is to get everything right as far as how to do it. Um, yeah, we got some smart ass shit on here. Yeah. Yeah, of course. And see, that's another thing I wanted to mention because you know, on the show and even on a lot of shows you see now, because that show is old now. It's like way back in the day, but on the show then you had like only person on the show that was in school that was in the game was Stringer. And you see what happened to him. He was smart, but not smart enough, you know, and he wasn't even into like, it wasn't even into computers. Like nobody really there was into different things. Like they weren't expanding their horizons, but they weren't expected to either. You know, on here now in real life, I mean, because those people on the show represent real people, right? So in real life, we have that opportunity to do that, to look at different things. Like there, I don't know everything. Every time I come on a chat, people are like, "Oh, it's you know, it's the girl, you know, it's here she comes, like it's Nicole, bet it's Nicole, bet, hey, the scientist." I'm like, yeah, but y'all know, like I ain't perfect. Like I was saying on Gabs with the nature versus nurture, like I still make mistakes. There's a lot of stuff I don't know, still learning. Dollar Will, appreciate you coming. Thank you. I saw you on the Prophet of Thought. You know, that's what's up. He covers so who they're talking about trading and technical analysis. That's my frequency. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Savage Investor. You'll see me on the okay. Savage Investor. That's a channel? I have to look that up. Oh, my stomach is growling. You know, because I didn't have breakfast. That's why. Double C, besides, I do like the content you put out. I do not need to be entertained all the time. It's good to go to channel where I can learn. Too much BS on YouTube. You and others are refreshing change. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really like that. That puts a smile on my face. Like because I start doubting myself. Like, oh, should I put out, you know, entertainment? Like what should I put out something like silly stuff? Because I do get silly. You know, I got some silly stuff. You know, I will, but I'm just like, I don't see, I want to keep my brand a certain way, you know. Oh, you said, Kat said, I feel, oh, you still remember Nicole as, is this your queen? Was she talking about the, she's talking about the weaves, the spiritual weaves. Is this your queen? 5G is going to be dangerous. Scientists have warned the government about the dangers of 5G frequencies. A lot of people are going to get hurt in the process. 5G is testing this year. Ronaldo Powers, what's going on? Thank you for coming. Oh, the car rants, man. No, I can't say it's car rants. I can't take that from Sheep Stay Sleep. Y'all go check out Sheep Stay Sleep TV. DS1 Ross. I gotta say the way he said. Yo, this Sheep Stay Sleep DS1 Ross coming at you raw and live. Uncut car rants. Episode 2700. I gotta say it like sheep. He gonna get at me. He be like, really, Nicole? Really? Is that how you feel? Son, is that how you feel? Like, yeah, son, that's how I feel. What you gonna do about it? Nah, DS1 Ross. Back in full effect. Indeed. Nah, he says that he do the car rants. My thing, I just be popping off. ATT is 5G. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff is going to change, and that's going to affect how we process a lot of our information, because we have to send large amounts of data back and forth, and I already see that's going to affect us, because we're having meetings about the 5G and, you know, how we're going to make adjustments and hiring more people and laying people off, and yeah, you know, it's going to be hard not to get caught up in the mix of that. You know, you want to make sure you're on the right side of the desk if you can. Billy Billingsley Meister. I never seen before. What's going on though? 5G already here, Colorado Springs. Oh, that's what's up then. That's what's up. If that's already there, I want to see that, because I need to see what type of information they got out there. The metals are like the bios of finance. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's what's up. I may do a stream later on today. I got a lot of errands to run. I gotta get up and make, I guess, brunch at this point. It ain't gonna be breakfast. It'll be brunch. But yeah, y'all also go check out BGS for women, and check out BGS Idmore's channel. Last night, I wasn't able to participate as much, but on BGS Idmore's channel, they had Ron Wills was on there, you know, talking shit, swallowing spit. And I'm just playing. He was giving out some real game. I just wasn't able to participate as much, you know, and come in there like I wanted to. You know, I had things I got to do, got other obligations, but I have to check the rest of it out. She said, Kat said Ron was lit last night. I bet he was. When I was watching, I was like, what? We were both looking like, what the hell? It was funny. He was like, you got a new friend, huh? You got a new friend. I was like, shut up. He was like, who this Rom dude? What's this about? What's this about? He's like, what is this? Who is it? What, he gonna be your friend? You got a new friend, huh? I'm like, yes. I guess he wants to be your friend. He be my friend. He was like, oh, he gonna be our friend? Oh, this gonna be our friend? I said, our. He said, yes, our. I was like, shut up. He said, we got a new friend then. Okay, cool. Like, you ain't attached to my hip? Shit. Right. That, I mean, it was just, we watched the streams together and stuff, and then, you know, he do his own thing, but because he was like, I'm about to fall asleep, I'm gonna play my game. I'm like, all right, cool. But we will watch it together. And then he just be laughing. Most of the time he'd laugh. Are you going to IGA? Is that a store? IGA. Yeah, I'm like, I got, I'm doing my thing, whatever. But yeah, I have to go watch that thing. I gotta get some game, see what y'all were talking about. Herbert Harris, why you saying pardon my interruption, man? This ain't no meeting. This ain't no real, sit down meeting stuff, man. He said, I just want to encourage everyone with blockchain technology and digital smart contracts can work for black people in building an ecological system for us and future gens. Okay, future generations. Yeah, Herbert, if you got, well, hold on. Oh, you ain't got no wrench, but you can. One thing you can do is, Herbert, when in the comment section, you can like post links if you want. That's cool. I gotta make BGS mod. It's like, how do I can't do that from here. I have to do it on my studio thing. I gotta make some people mods because I forgot last time. Cats, BGS, a few other people. It was deep. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna check it. It always is on the channel. It doesn't matter if it's on BGS for women or BGS it more. It's always deep stuff being talked about, and I really appreciated the discussion with Rom on the archetypes. That was really good. We still talking about that. Me and my boyfriend, my friends and stuff. They were like arguing about the archetype because I told one of them that she was a treasure chest and she got mad, walked out the room. She got excited when I told her. She was like, "Oh my God, for real? I do be making the money. I get money." I was like, "No, no, hold up, not like that." And then we explained to her what it meant. She was like, "Fuck y'all niggas," and walked out. She's like, "Fuck that. That ain't true. That ain't true. I don't even I don't even move like that." I was like, okay, all right. The underrated darkness, JT. What's going on? I had to say it like JT said. What's going on? What's going on, family? Underrated darkness. I'm just gonna make you laugh. What's going on? Much respect to you, underrated darkness. He was like, "What's going on, family? Today, I got a beautiful, beautiful meal. A beautiful meal concocted and prepared by your boy, underrated darkness, aka JT family. This is gonna be a wonderful fellowship." Yeah, y'all go check out underrated darkness. Zero Kelvin, you got the gaming over there on your channel. I agree. Yeah, be just and more it is. Shut up, Gab. We're talking about Shantae's Got a Man song. Hush game, bro. Please slow it down. Thank you, underrated darkness. I always appreciate it. In the chat, gotta keep on doing your thing. Okay, thank you. Hush up, doggy. Yeah, I'm about to get off of here. It's about to be an hour. I ain't trying to go much longer than that. I might come back later on this evening. Not too late because I know BGS got his live, his Coliseum. Sometimes stuff in video. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. I saw that some of that stuff up there. But I'm gonna holler at y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all have a good day. I'm thinking may have to do like the Church of Strangulation. Play some of these clips because I'm going off the wire for a reason. One, because apparently it's a lot of YouTubers and people that's from that DMV area. So they identify with some of the stuff. And the other reason why is because it's still a problem. It's still going on right now. It needs to be addressed. Joe, what's going on, son? What's up? What's good? Oh, thank you, Curlin. But I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace, love, and soul.